Hi you guys, it's Jennifer and welcome back to my Flagstaff home. I'm here today for a short video to show you how to deadhead your flowers in a way that will keep them nice and bushy and blooming all summer long. Now, the example I'm going to give to you is going to be for petunias. Now you know how petunias, they start out really bushy and pretty and all these flowers bunched together, and then as they grow and you deadhead the flower, then you end up with these long green leafy stems and a flower at the end. Well, I was wondering if there was a way to keep the flowers blooming all around the entire plant, and there actually is. And the reason they get leggy like that is because we're deadheading them in the wrong way. So typically when we deadhead flowers, we just grab onto the wilted bloom and we just pull it off. But we don't pull off the base that it comes out of, and that is the reason why the petunias end up getting really leggy by the end of the summer. So let's go ahead and head out to my patio and I'll show you the right way to do it. So look at these petunias. They are just so beautiful and bushy. And normally what happens is as the summer goes on, petunias get really leggy. And that is because there's a way to deadhead your flowers that keeps them from getting really leggy. You end up by the end of the summer with these long legs of the petunia plant with only a blossom on the end. So what you do, instead of just pulling the end off, which is normally what you do when you deadhead, like let's take a look at this flower right here. So that one is droopy. And normally if you were to deadhead it, let me get some light on here, you would just take the end of the flower and pull it out of this base. But what you do instead is you go down to the green stem that's below it, that's holding the flower, and you pinch it off right there so that you get this part off as well. The reason this helps is because at the bottom of this little green part is a seed. And so if you just pull the flower out like that, then that little seed is left in the bottom, and then you end up with all these little things like this on the plant with a seed in the bottom. And then eventually the plant gets the message that it's time for it to go to seed, and it stops producing flowers. So if you pull this part out and the plant doesn't get left with a bunch of seeds on it, then the plant just keeps putting out more blossoms, because what it wants to do is it wants to put out seeds so that it will grow again the next year. And you want to keep it from doing that. Well, when you keep it from doing that, look what happens. You just get all of these thick blossoms, and they just keep coming, and it's absolutely lovely. So very simple thing to do. Well, you guys, I hope that was helpful. Weren't those so pretty? My petunias are prettier than they have ever been. And here we are at the very end of July, and my flowers are still looking so pretty and bushy and blooming constantly. So I hope you'll give that a shot, and that it will give you some beautiful flower displays in the future. And I hope I'll see you again on my Flagstaff home. So if you're not a current subscriber, hit that button right there, and also hit that icon with the bell in the upper right corner. And YouTube will let you know when I upload new videos, which is pretty often. And I'd love to have you come along with me on my Flagstaff home. Take care, you guys. Bye-bye.